Imagine you had the entire internet in one giant building, and then someone decided to set it on fire. Welcome to the Library of Alexandria, the ancient world's biggest oops. This is the story of humanity's greatest collection of knowledge and how we accidentally pressed delete history. I'm Capybara, and today we're diving into the biggest brain fart in human history. First, picture this. You're in ancient Egypt around 300 BC. The Ptolemies are running the show. Greek rulers who love science, art, and wearing bed sheets as fashion statements. They decide, hey, let's build a library so big it'll make all other libraries look like bathroom magazines. And they did. The Library of Alexandria wasn't just a building with books. It was the place for knowledge, philosophy, medicine, astronomy, math, maps, poetry, even ancient cookbooks, probably with recipes for questionable seafoods. They had scrolls from Greece, India, China, Persia, and many more. Basically, if it existed, they wanted it. And they got it by doing something a little sneaky. Any ship that docked in Alexandria was searched. If they found the scrolls, they borrowed them, copied them, and kept the originals. Yep, Alexandria was basically the Napster of the ancient world. Nobody knows the exact number, but estimates go from 40,000 to over 400,000 scrolls. That's millions pages of human knowledge, from engineering blueprints to awkward ancient love poems. And these weren't just random scrolls. This was the Google, Wikipedia, and Reddit AMA of the ancient world rolled into one. If it survived, we might know exactly how the pyramids were built, whether Atlantis was real, or if Roman plumbers actually invented pizza cutters. Here's the thing, no one's 100% sure how the library was destroyed. Which means history has turned it into the greatest wood unit mystery. The suspects? Let's meet them. Suspect 1. Julius Caesar. Around 48 BC, during a civil war, Caesar set fire to enemy ships in Alexandria's harbor. The fire spread to the city and possibly the library. If that's true, the world's biggest brain dump happened because a Roman general was having a bad day. Suspect 2. Emperor Aurelian. Fast forward to the 3rd century AD. Aurelian is retaking Alexandria from rebels, and in the process, may have burned part of the library. Moral of the story? If you live in ancient Alexandria, maybe don't store your priceless scroll next to people who love setting things on fire. Suspect 3. Theophilus, Patriarch of Alexandria. In 391 AD, Christian authorities destroyed the Serapeum, a temple that might have housed what was left of the library's collection, which means some of our lost history might have been sacrificed for a temple makeover. And our last suspect is Caliph Omar. The legend goes that in 642 AD, when the Arabs conquered Alexandria, Omar supposedly ordered the scrolls burned to heat bathtubs. Sounds epic, but many think this is probably a myth, and also a very weird way to make steam. Here's the part that hurts the most. We'll never know exactly what we lost, but historians think the library must have had maps of lands we didn't rediscover until 1,000 years later. Advanced medical knowledge, some we only figured out in 20th century. Plays on epics from ancient authors we've never even heard of. Ancient invention that could have jump-started technology centuries earlier. Imagine if the Industrial Revolution had started in 200 BC. Right now, you could be watching this video from your flying camel. The Library of Alexandria is basically the world's biggest what if. It's a reminder of how fragile knowledge can be. One bad day, one careless match, and centuries of progress are gone. It's also why modern projects like the Internet Archive exist. Because if history taught us anything, it's that people will find a way to burn the good stuff. So, was the Library of Alexandria humanity's biggest Ctrl+Z fail? Absolutely. But it's also one of the reasons we treasure what survives today. Now excuse me while I'll go back up all my memes, just in case. I'm Capybara. This was Capybara Explains, and if you like this dive into history's biggest oops, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. If you could recover one lost piece of history, what would it be? Thanks for watching. See you guys on our next new video. Bye!